My name is Valerie, and I got the help I needed through Bergen's Promise. I started smoking cigarettes and marijuana when I was only 16. From there, my drug use quickly grew as I tested positive for heroin. I found myself in bad situations, and the fact that I didn't have much health knowledge wasn't helpful either. I didn't have a primary doctor or therapist. My boyfriend wound up overdosing on heroin, and I watched him get sent to the hospital as he was also arrested and charged with possession. This was an eye-opening experience, and it showed me a real danger. So, I then decided to end my relationship with him. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was fortunate that the court recommended me to start with Bergen's Promise. I even willingly started the behavioral health home. My ultimate goal was then to stop using drugs and learn healthy long-term habits. A Bergen's Promise care manager worked with me and my mom to help form a child-family team. My team consisted of my mom, my older sister, a therapist, DCPMP, a wellness educator, staff members at Options, and a Bergen's Promise care manager. Together we worked to establish what my care manager referred to as SMART goals. This stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. One thing I really like about Behavioral Health Home is how it really looks at all aspects of my life, not just my challenges. My first goal was to manage my substance abuse. The wellness educator gave me tools to experience the effects that smoking and drugs can have on my body. So for example, I one time wore marijuana goggles while participating in various art activities. I then also used something called the tar row tool. This showed me the amount of tar that gets through a filter. Did you know that 2 ounces of tar gets through a cigarette filter each year? Isn't that gross? I actually got to see these 2 ounces of tar to visualize just how much that is spreading through my body. These experiences helped increase my knowledge and understanding of the various health risks associated with smoking and drugs. I actually cut down a lot on my weekly cigarettes and started a substance abuse program in September. Another one of my goals was to hang out with friends who were all positive influences. Now, everybody seems to think that this means you'd have to go out and find all these new friends, but that is really not the case at all. I was encouraged to focus on the positive relationships that I already had. As it turns out, these friends became positive supports for me, even if they weren't part of my child-family team. I also found it interesting to role-play with my wellness educator to practice responses to social situations. I found it to be a good practice for real situations and started to avoid bad places where drugs might be. Another goal of mine was to graduate with my friends or get my GED. I ended up out of school for half the year. However, I was able to enroll in the Bergen Connections program, which is run by Bergen County Family Guidance. They provide kids my age with GED prep and life skills. After taking a screening test, I went straight for my GED and actually graduated a year ahead of my friends. I'm currently looking at options for college and value my future education. Another goal of mine was to get a job. My mom helped me find a job as a part-time home health aide. At this job, I helped elderly people in their homes to move around, clean, and cook. I learned responsibility and how to prioritize what's important in my life, especially when it comes to saving money. During my time at Bergen's Promise, I have made a major transformation. They've helped me achieve both large and small successes as I continue to make strides to stop my substance use and form positive relationships. I exercise daily, have a job, and I am going to college. Now I even have a therapist and a primary doctor. I'm also proud to be the first graduate from Behavioral Health Home. Wouldn't it be great if other kids got the chance to have their own child-family team and make strides like I did?